What's going on, guys? My name's Kyle. Welcome to the Big Money Mindset 2 Rocketfuel channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over another NIO update. We're going to be taking a look at the numbers and the production numbers that they expect to hit by the end of the year as well as next year. And also, I'm going to be going over why I believe this stock is dipping. Once again, I want to say congratulations to everyone that signed up for the Patreon. The link is in the description. This is my VIP call option stock updates that I do daily. I'm going to show some reviews just so you can see how people are doing inside of the Patreon. And only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on the NIO stock and the direction that they're headed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out and you don't want to miss it. Let's get into the video. So when you sign up for the Patreon, this is pretty much what it looks like. It's kind of like a Twitter, Facebook feed, and I do daily updates, but the big updates come on Sundays with the stocks that I'm buying and recommending. But right here you can see I just asked what options are you killing it on right now. Percentages in dollars. This was last week. Up 40,000, no options, just stocks you recommend. 155% with Open Door, 30% Nano, BFT up 40%, 40%, 50. NIO 11,000 profit. Apple 80%, Palantir 147, Palantir 450%. So as you can see, there's tons and tons of reviews. People are doing very solid inside of the Patreon. The link is in the bio. So we just finished the day out with NIO. As you can see, it's after hours right now. I'm shooting this video at about 4 o'clock on Tuesday, and we had a 2% decrease today. Finished out the day 55.88. Just looking at the 1 week chart, it's been pretty much up and down. And like I said before, the reason why I pretty much think this stock has been down, since pretty much, the high of NIO day, which was right around $66. I pretty much just think this is, the impatient FOMO money is coming out. A lot of the stocks that, were trending on Reddit, I feel like those are the types of investors that have pulled their money out of NIO, becoming more and more impatient on the stock. And, that's going to cause a, decrease of around, $10. Overall from that $66, $67 high. So that's just my opinion. There's the BlackBerry, the GameStop, Nokia, and AMC. So these are the stocks I feel like people pulled a lot of the money out. That's just my perspective of why this bad boy has been dropping down, the past 2-3 weeks, since the NIO day where we hit that high, about $67. So that's just my opinion. Why I think the money is continuing to drop on NIO. Looking at the 1 week chart, I think this is a great buying opportunity right now in that $55, $56 range. I have stock in NIO right now, 500 shares at a $22 average. These are doing excellent, up about 17 grand, 153%. These options, I have just got in these options right around $57, I believe. These are long-term call options. These are for January 2023. The stock has dropped about $1 to $2, so we are down about 7% right now. I do think we bounce back very hard very soon. It's just a matter of time. I'm not worried about these at all. I don't pay attention, but we're going to be going over, some numbers that they just hit and take a look at, what kind of numbers they can hit with that factory that they're in right now. CICC expects NIO to see strong demand ahead of Chinese New Year. NIO announced January deliveries was 7,225. Guys, this was a record they hit, and the stock sold off after they hit this record, okay? So that just tells you, the type of investors that are exiting NIO just don't have the patience any longer. This is China's top investment bank. CICC believes it is in line with the company's planned monthly capacity of 7,500 units, indicating that production is at capacity and strong consumer demand ahead of the Chinese New Year that falls on February 12th this year. NIO's delivery in January was up 352.1% year on year and 3.1% from December, marking the 6th consecutive month of record monthly sales. So guys, another article I want to look at came from TechNode. Visiting the NIO plant in Hefei, China's rising EV capital. This was done on December 24th, so this was about 6-7 weeks ago. This article came out, and I want to look at a specific part, having to do with the factory in NIO, and I wrote a couple of numbers down, highlighting some key points that I wanted to go over. After delivering a cumulative 70,000 EVs to customers, the company is preparing an expansion that will increase output by 50% in January amid rising domestic demand for luxury EVs. We've seen substantial order growth in the second half of the year, sometimes 30 to 50% in just 1 month, which is far faster than conventional production acceleration. The company is on track to reach in January a monthly production goal of 7,500 vehicles, which they hit 7,225. So they were off, a little bit, a little over 200 vehicles. So they were very close to being on point with that goal of January, which it looks like they did miss very slightly, but it was still a record from the previous month, which was a little bit lower in the high 7,000s. Now check this out. This is where we need to get into what this specific factory can, produce. The Hefei factory has production capacity to build 120,000 vehicles per year with 2 labor shifts and is capable of a 25% expansion without significant investment. So guys, from what they're saying, the Hefei factory can produce 120,000 vehicles, which would put them at this year in the 10,000 vehicle per month range. They were expecting to hit this early 2021, so this can potentially be done, possibly by March, April if they do ramp up. And what I've been reading on previous articles is that January is the worst month in, EV sales in China. So guys, this factory can hit 10,000 vehicles according to TechNode. Take a look at this website. They have visited the specific factory, and that would put them at 120,000 vehicles per year when they start hitting that specific delivery of 10,000 vehicles. But we're going to take a look at another article that came out a little while ago. This is WCCF Tech. I've been looking at this one a couple of times before. This is a pretty good website. They do a lot of updates on China. But check this out. So guys, there was an interview with the CEO October 11th, 2020. I mean, pretty while ago. This is over, 3-4 months ago. And it said the JAC partnership to reach 150,000 capacity at 12,500 vehicles monthly run rate early 2021. So I believe that the run rate is, March, April, I'm guessing. Okay, so this specific website expects 12,500 vehicles. So nobody really knows the truth about, this factory that they're in right now. And I have a lot of bearish people on my YouTube that are always making analysis of the factory that they're in, saying it's max capacity at 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. It looks like the factory can produce more vehicles depending on the labor that they put in, the hours, the overtime. So from what we're seeing, we're getting 2 articles now, guys. We're getting a 12,500 and we're getting a 10,000 vehicle monthly. So the 12,500 would be production about 150,000 vehicles. But the CEO in this video did say the production will increase to 300,000 annually. And guys, this is definitely possible as well. If you go onto my YouTube channel, you will see a video specifically talking about the NIO factory. I was one of the first YouTubers to do the update on the NIO factory. They plan to build a second factory, guys, in January 2022, okay? That factory, if this factory can do around, 12,500 vehicles, and let's say the other factory gets boosted to 12,500 as well in 2022, that's when they will be getting up to that 300,000 vehicle mark annually. So this is a, 2-year, outlook, a 2-year investment on your money. But if they are hitting that, 300,000 annual production mark, that's about 25,000 vehicles per month. So they are a bit away. I want to give you guys some price predictions of when that second factory gets built. I do believe by the end of 2022, which is pretty much, let's say a 24-month outlook, a 2-year outlook, this stock can potentially hit $300. If the stock does hit $300, that would put them at a market cap of around $389 billion. I did run the numbers on the market cap. Guys. As you can see, a $300 share price with the outstanding shares they have of around 1.3 billion. That would be a market cap of around $389 billion. You have to realize, Tesla is around 800 and 900 billion. So this is definitely possible in the next 24 months, okay? And if you do think about it, so guys, a $300 stock price would put your money right now, if you are just beginning to purchase the NIO stock, at a 600% return on your money. That is ridiculous return if you have patience. And once again, so I do believe some of the sell-off is because of that FOMO money. Around 15% of investors pulling their money out to those high speculation, Reddit stocks. And this is just my opinion, guys. This is a long-term outlook on the NIO stock. I do not think NIO is going to hit $300 this year, but I do think by the end of next year, this is definitely possible with the production ramping up with that second factory. So right now, be sure to leave me a comment. I want to hear your guys' opinion on the factory that they're in right now. They're hitting around 7,225 vehicles. Two articles came out with production max around 10,000 vehicles, as well as 12,500 vehicles. So what do you think this factory can really do, and when do you think they could potentially do it? I'm going to say they can hit that 10,000 mark by, April. I definitely think this is possible, around 10,000 vehicles. I think the 12,500 is a little bit pushing it on that factory that they're in right now. We will see if they increase month over month slowly, 7,200, 8,200, 9,200. I think this is where they're going to go until that second factory gets built. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. NIO is an amazing company. It may take some time to see drastic price changes into that $200-300 range, but it's all about patience if you do want to succeed over time. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on the NIO stock, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out, and you don't want to miss it. I'm Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset. I hope you have a great day.